Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Edison High School's 58th commencement, your class of 2017. At this time, I'd like the chamber singers to proceed to the risers in the back of the arena. Seniors who are chamber singers, go to the risers in the back of the arena. Now, Angelica Polgiano, class of 2017 announcer, will lead us in a pledge of allegiance to our flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And for the last time, keep your heads high and your futures bright, Eagles.
Please remain standing for our national anthem. Please remain standing if you're able to remove your caps for our national anthem. Performing our national anthem are the Edison High School chamber singers under the direction of Mr. Ken Brown. I would like to give special thanks to our Edison High School band for performing our processional and a recessional tonight. Thank you very much. To begin, I'd like to welcome Dr. O'Malley, Mrs. DeLuca, members of the Board of Education, staff, friends, family, and the class of 2017. Can't get enough applause. But before I begin my speech, I need to take a moment and wish my beautiful daughter, Marlena, a happy birthday. She was born on a graduation morning 22 years ago today. Well, class of 2017, it's June 21st, and where you at? That's right, the rack, and you did it. A first step and many more that you will take on your path to life. And I often struggle with your class, trying to identify your personality, just what made you unique. And you defied definition in my head for quite a while. You guys started quieter and seemed to miss the elan, the esprit de corps, the group achievements of past graduating classes. But one by one, you started to rack up accomplishments, to raise more money, pass more AP tests, create more parking problems, get into great universities, and shine in a wider variety of the arts than earlier classes. And watching all of this take place late this spring, it came to me just who you were. You know, it's about 8:15 now, and it's starting to get dark, and even on this longest day of the year, the sun's gonna set and the stars will start to come out. At first, you only see the brightest, but you get through the haze and the light pollution, and as more and more stars appear up above. And that's the class of 2017. Almost 500 of you finding your own way to shine and be stars in your own lives. As your time and your years in Edison High have gone by, just as the night comes on, greater numbers of you have begun to stand out. You've become stars the little eaglets can follow. Groups of you have formed constellations of brilliance. And as the year came to a close, I got to see the brightness of so many of you. It was like those times when you go outside in a country field on a warm summer's night and you look up and you see a multitude of stars filling the sky, and it takes your breath away at their collective beauty. Now, you were there all along, just as the stars are there during the day. We just had to wait and see the wonder that would be revealed. I thank you for letting me bask in your glow. I hope as you move on to what's next that you keep that light. And that light, I believe, is based on love and the use of your gifts and the use of your talents, and shine it on all those around you. Shine it on yourselves when you look in the mirror, and shine it when you need to find your way when things get dark or you get lost. I need you to keep shining brightly, young eagles, because your light is going to be seen around the world. Congratulations, class of 2017. I love you. It's now my pleasure to introduce the salutatorian for the class of 2017, going to Rutgers University, Miss Rebecca Welch.
I know that this is not the exciting part of graduating. Sitting in a stuffy room with 500 other people, at least half of whom you've never had a meaningful conversation with, is not fun. It isn't interesting. The next 2 hours will pass slowly. Well, I know our class president, Sherwin, was upset with the page limit on the speech, so it might actually go 2.5. But this summer will pass too quickly. It will be full of parties, but you'll seldom get the time to consider the simple fact: we are done. Done with the teachers, great though they have been, who had too much power over our lives. Finished with the long hours spent putting off schoolwork with friends. We are done with the good and the bad. Of course, we have heard this before. When we were in 5th grade, we were told it was all over. But no, 8th grade was the true end. However, the next step was always sure. Now, the future is open. No matter whether we are going into college, trade school, the workforce, or the military, it's up to us. Maybe our parents have dreams they are trying to impose on us, but we are adults, and when the final decision is made, it is not our parents' lives. We are done with childhood. More than the arbitrary age of 18, the true mark of adulthood is this day, graduation day. I'm as excited as any of us are to graduate and move on to all the things our elders told us we were too young and too dumb to do. Before high school, everything was low risk, but as soon as we entered Edison High, the stakes increased. Each grade had the potential to affect what college we were accepted into and how much in scholarships we were offered. The transition from the ease of middle school to the rigor of high school was difficult, especially because I was in the STEM program, which accelerated the high school experience. However, as difficult a curriculum as STEM imposed, it also provided me with the community to excel in it. In the end, that is what life is. There will always be difficulties, but if you surround yourself with a community of friends, family, and wise confidants who aren't afraid to give you the tough advice, you will not falter. You will be amazed by what you can achieve.
At this time, it gives me great pride to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2017. Like we have the red and the gold in Edison, and Rutgers are the Scarlet Knights, and going to Big Red, Cornell University, Vaishnavi Dulked.
Good evening, parents, esteemed faculty, and administration, and congratulations to the Edison High class of 2017. When I discovered that I was the valedictorian of our class, I felt happiness for the recognition of my hard work, yet I also felt fear. Fear for the responsibility for addressing not only to you, but to the other 1,500 successful people in this room. Well, maybe 5,000. When I asked my peers for help, I got several suggestions. They said, use these long-winded metaphors that even I didn't understand. Give shout-outs, give advice, be positive. So here are some shout-outs. Shout-outs to the STEM Academy for, well, many of you don't know about the STEM Academy, but it's all right. No one knew Bill Gates or Steve Jobs until they were rich either. Shout-out to the tennis team for bringing out my competitiveness. Shout-out to my parents and my sister for tolerating my tantrums and controlling my embarrassments, well, at least most of them. And shout out to the tutoring center team for being my second family throughout this year. But truth be told, there is no way I can encompass the past 4 years of our lives in the next 5 minutes. I mean, how can I gratify all the 500 graduates here when I do not know the experiences of over half of them? Accordingly, I decided to talk about two things, plain and simple, what I admired and what I regretted about these 4 years. I'm going to start positive and revisit some of the greatest moments of our times in Edison High. These moments brought us joy and made us appreciate the struggles we went through to get here, like beating J.V. Stevens on Thanksgiving night, or winning Battle of the Classes, or winning hallway decorating. More than the outcomes, I've come to appreciate the hard work that we have invested in high school, the dedication the athletes put to keep the record of our school alive, the motto to never give up instilled by our coaches, especially Coach Smith, despite our countless failures, the hard work the entire student council has exerted to increase school spirit and funds for our prom, and the countless hours students spent doing homework and studying for tests, especially the 11 other cohorts who survived the past 4 years as the lab rats of the STEM Academy. The effort teachers put to make our education long-lasting, and the cost the administration spent to provide us MacBooks, increasing the quality of our education, even though most of the websites were blocked. As the last class born in the 90s, we have seen the library become a media center, the wrestling room become a fitness center, and the empty space in the back of the room become a new science wing, technologically advanced. We have seen the school transform into a center that integrates the technologies of the 21st century for the benefit of our learning. But despite all of this progress and change, what is it that I regret? Do I regret drinking the school's water, which always had a mysterious color? No. Do I regret my uneven tan from the long hours of tennis? No, that's not it. Do I regret walking on the track on the hypothermia-inducing cold during phys ed to get fit? Oh, no, not at all. What I do regret, though, is my failure to promote kindness. When I came from India, I encountered bullying. You know, the cliched confrontations like, you talk funny. Is that the only way you could tie your hair? Or you can't sit with us. Despite enduring these challenges throughout middle school, I did not stop my peers when the same situation occurred in high school. I stopped myself from expressing hate, but I never stopped others from promoting theirs. I hid because I was afraid to become the target again. But it's never too late to start. When I went to the Girls Who Code summer program last year, someone told me, if you don't have anything new to write in your journal, then you just wasted 24 hours. So here's my entry for today. Be kind. When you walk out these doors today, you have the opportunity to start a new lifestyle. Do everything you want. Become rich, fall in love, start a family, compete for a job title, but never forget kindness. Remember, the anger and the hate that you feel temporarily is trivial, but the kindness that you spread will last a lifetime. Always follow the direction of kindness and stay true to yourself. Keep your distance from the people that make you angry and learn to view the world from the lenses of another. You're in the most fortunate land of the world. Erase your flaws and try to better yourself. Eagles, class of 2017, the best of the 90s. May your words and actions always contribute to the happiness of the world, and may your life lead in the direction of kindness. Thank you.
At this time, members of the Cappella Choir should proceed to the risers in the back of the arena. Please enjoy the musical selection, and wherever you go, Words and Music by Douglas Wagner. The lyrics may be found on the back of the program, performed by the Edison High School a cappella choir under the direction of the legendary Mr. Kenneth Brown. I would now like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Richard O'Malley, to present the class of 2017 to our Board of Education.
Mrs. Maroney, members of the Edison Board of Education, I duly certify to you that the class of 2017 has completed all the local and state requirements to receive the distinction of being graduates of Edison High School. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege of providing you with the Edison High class of 2017.
And now, the advisors of the class of 2017 will begin with the presentation of diplomas to the graduates.
Good evening. As your class advisors, it is our distinguished pleasure to begin the diploma ceremony. Congratulations to all the seniors tonight, and we wish you all bright and joyful futures, and also we love you. Ahmed Abdulhadi. Matthew Akatada. Michael Adams. Sarah Adamu. Matthew Aiken. Arij Ali. Ifra Ali. Anthony Aliberti. Iman Alteri. Nicholas Alviar. Zil Amin. Dominiqua Aponte.
Denise Arguello. Akershitha Aurora. Guzzle Aurora. Bria Arrington. Hanan Arshad. Sardar Asif. Andrew Awad. Michael Ayala. Brandon Ballet. Bridget Ballet. Brittany Ballet.
Kyle Banco. Dale Barani. Michael Barbado. Ashley Bashton. Ebenezer Belichu. Christina Bender. Saima Buyan. Ashley Bienvenu. Amin Bodemer. Miriam Bowles. CJ Bonds. Alyssa Berezny Diaz. Noel Bodo. Alyssa Boyd. Thomas Branch. Michelle Bravo Santiago. Anita Bravo Gomez. Kristen Brink. Robert Bowie. Brandon Burke. Julian Burke. Haley Cagliastro. Michael Colello.
Crystal Calagero. Angel Kalisai. Christopher Caraballo. Samantha Cardinales. Christina Cartasano. Tessa Caruso. Lauren Casella. Angelique Castro. Renee Cottagio. Rosa Daniela Cervantes Martinez. Jay Chada. Kartikeya Chada. Naseem Chandler. Christopher Sharon. Matthew Chen. Weihao Cheng. Emily Cherian. Tiffany Chai. Nayab Chogale. Rayaf Chowdhury. And William Coletto III.
Justin Colon. Logan Conway. Mikhail Cook. Victoria Capola. Yesenia Cordero. Yasmin Correa. Sabian Corrette. Billy Kostenbader. Tasia Crossan. Caitlin Crotty. David Crowley. Austin Crumity. Amanda Cruz. Brian Adrian Cruz Gallardo. Rocco Cuccinello. Joseph Kadakowitz. Robert DeCosta. Michael Danowitz. Collins Darkwa. Tristan Davila. Niall Davis. Alexis De Jesus. Angel Love Dema Allah.
Kathleen DeMarco. Max Demianchik. Daniela Denisov. Agrene Dondiel. Valeria Samantha Diaz. Zion Dixon. Rashmi Dogra. Ryan Donnelly. Deanna Dow. Najima Fatima Drayton. Kathleen Duarte. Jordan Xavier Duggan. Emily Rose Dunphy. Nikita Eddy. Aaron Eisen. Elena Elias. Lovina Katrina Eugene. Dominion Ezechiweze. Ailish Farwell. Nimra Fatima. Nicholas Antonio Feliciano. Schneider Fernandez. Robert Firestone.
Danielle Martinez. Ulysses Martinez. Victoria Metaprasad. Brooke Marath. Ryan Marath. Shemaya Mayfield. Christian McCoy. Amanda McDaniel. Jason McGrady. Tony McCrae. Dev Mehta. Idalise Mendez. Justin Mendez. Veronica Mendez. Donald Merker. Erica Macia. Swati Modawadia. Nikita Modi. Damian Modalewski. Donaji Moncada. Anthony Montalto. Dinique Moore.
Carol Mora Herrera. Kevin Morales. Michael Moreno Lucero. Carly Morgan. Jaden Morton. Muhammad Mujib. Tanmay Moulay. Patrick Mulligan. Ahmed Munzir. Sean Murray. Esmeralda Navarro. Pooja Nai. Sophia Nazari. Megan Nemsick. Bianca Newsom. Diana Nugent. Vu Nugent. Brian Jarogi. Julia Nordhausen. Jacob Nunez. Okechukwu Wenze. Joshua Naima. Angel Obi.
Elijah Arubanjo. Silas Okap. Israel Oliver. Annalie Olson. Hamid Omar Keel. Thomas O'Neill. Charity Onwuchekwa. Amber Lee Ortiz. Keon Overton. Mary Padiernos. Linda Saez Banches. Kushal Parek. Macy Parr. Akash Patel. Bijal Patel. Dev Patel. Harshiv Patel. Ketu Patel. Krushal Patel. Priya Patel. Puneet Patel. Riya Patel. Rushi Patel.
Shivam Patel. Sweta Patel. Christine Patterson. Christian Pelaez. Alexis Candy Cane. Oh, Pelican. Ulysses Peña. Angel Perales. Ramon Peralta. Jennifer Perea. Vanessa Perez. Alex Perez Carmona. Skylar Perkins. Kamari Phillip. Joseph Pirith. Nitya Pitia. Camille Poblete. Maika Pobre. Alyssa Podab. Sarah Polisi. Nitesh Purush Wakam. Alexis Quevedo. Alyssa Quiles. Hamad Raja.
Brandon Flores. Jean Paulo Flores. David Formoso. Felicia Forsyth. Brian Gabriel. Caitlin Garcia. Liliana Garcia. Dinasia Gale. Edward G. Tiago Geraldez. Dylan Garrity. Caitlin Giselle. Raymond Gibbons. DeAndre Gibson. Dominic Gibson. William Gogol. Gerard Goliath. Hezron Gonzalez. Jaden Gonzalez. Riley Gonzalez. Sachin Gordia. Jenny Hecheveria. Robert Heinches.
Rosa Hernandez Lewis. Joseph Herrera. Nicole Herman. Stephen Helinsky. Tatiana Hincapi. Forrest Hines. Kevin Ho. Andrea Hofstra. Tori Holmes. Farhan Hussein. Emily Howlett. Janelle Wong. Angeles Wheelote. Arbab Hussein. Kirk Ayani. Amira Jabbar. Vince Jackson III. Hamza Jadoon. Justin Joachim. Anthony Johnson. Kimu Johnson. And Siddhi Joshi.
Fenna Julianne. Naeem Kamal. Christopher Kaminskis. Brooke Kampf. Fatima Kanji. Eldin Karalich. Chandni Karpeya. Jack Karvasky. Syra Kashmiri. Alexa Kaspersky. Kiran Kaur. Munleen Kaur. Maithili Cowley. Jason Kelly. Lauren Kelly. Mallory Kermis. Abir Khan. Aisha Khan. Gurvinder Kocher. Bianca Kosian. Shiksha Kohli. Paige Kopervas. Katya Kosi.
Shelby Kosi. Alexia Costas. Latifa Quadio. Emil Kowalski. Elijah Koyon-Ian. David Kolka. Amanda Kurdian. Dominic Kurdian. Amanda Kwiatkowski. Alexander Lago. Sarita Lamb. Victor Lamine. Kayla La Pasta. Brian Lee. Janelle Lee. Donatella Leone. Nicole Lewis. China Lagan. Darren Lin. Edward Lin. Jerry Lin. Meow Meow Lu. Jacob Leewag.
Lina Locaccio. Leobardo Lopez. Melanie Lopez. Nia Lopez. Yaneli Lopez. Richard Lord. Christina Lynch. Frankie Maceda. Dina Mafucci. Alicia Mahagankar. Veronica Malabuyok. Akshay Malik. Hadia Malik. Muhted Malik. Meda Malampati. Joseph Manacchio. Joseph Massonet. Amir Mansouri. Moise Mansour. Jonathan Maria. Sabrina Marquez. Angelica Marquez. Samantha Martin.
Karan Ram. Rudy Ramnath. Manuel Ramos. Iklash Razveen. Jasmine Regan. Matthew Reynoso. Angelica Resurrection. Amal Ali Riashi. Lance Rice. Jessica Riley. Carla Raicish Luson. Austin Rivera. Nadia Rocha. Justin Rodriguez. Margarita Rodriguez. Michael Rodriguez. Tiffany Rodriguez. Stephen Rowe. Octavio Rojas. Juliet Rolfat. Alexandria Romeo. Bradley Romeus. Craig Rosenblum.
Ashley Rosenfield. Olivia Ross. Alyssa Rossi. Jessica Rowe. Maxwell Ruggieri. Ronald A. Sabin. Sana Sajid. Graciela Salazar. Samantha Salzone. Cesare Sanchez. Marissa Sandor. Savannah Santiago. Rahul Saria. Matab Sarwar. Michael Schwartz. Michael Shasha. Nathaniel Serio. Ashvi Shah. Dwit Shah. Krutika Shah. Assad Sheikh. Sachi Shibad.
Evan Szymanski. Kimberly Selesky. Aaliyah Sims. Abhinav Singh. Harmeet Singh. Kiara Smith. Joshua Solar Marte. Kartik Sanavane. Ronald Spears. Jaleesa Spencer. Ruby Spry. Samantha St. Victor. Gabrielle Stevens. James Stewart. Tiara Sumarno. David Soria. Marina Tabassum. Hunter Tagliabashi. Stephen Takach. Anisha Thind. Brandon Thomas.
Stephen Thomas. McCarley Thompson III. Suki Tia. Peter Tomasino. Donald Tong. Jemuel Torres. Irvin Torres Narvaez. Somya Tamala. Justin Michael Turner. Natalia Valencia Martinez. Destiny Marie Valerio. Katie Vasquez. Adolfo Miguel Vasquez. Shania Velasela. Krishna Teja Vapuri. Lucas Vergara. Alisa May Macalinto Villanueva. Lucas Fizozo Carranza. Jolyn T. Vong. Grace Renee Waldner. Michael Robert Wales. Jonathan A. Wenner. Desiree Williams. Sincere Mackay Williams.
Nadir Wilson. Devin Woodring. Talon Woomer. Janaya Wooten Powell. Raichuan Wu. Todd Yang. Nicholas Yannick. Tiffany Yee. Joanne Yodici. Namra Zabe. Usman Zarif. Ning Yan Zhao. Connie Zong. Kevin Zong. Justin Wu. Zhu. Alexander Zovko.
All right, you're good. Yep, you can go. You're dismissed. We'll see you in September. Them first. Go. She's first. Yeah. Go, Anushka. I'd now like to present the graduates from the first cohort of our STEM Academy. Anushka Chakraborty. Chris Cuevas. Parthi Dasundi. Matthew Johnson. Johnson Lynn. Rajuda Patel. Anika Raymond. Pratik Sinha. I'd now like to present our valedictorian, Vaishnavi Dulked, and our salutatorian, Rebecca Welsh, Angelica Polgiano, Prachi Parikh, NHS Secretary, Catherine Garcia, Class of 2017 Secretary. You want to give it to Jimmy? No. Jimmy Machaka, our Student Council Secretary. Valerie Lozano, National Honor Society Treasurer. Hamani Patel, Class of 2017 Treasurer. Ashley Santos, Student Council Treasurer. Apurva Agarwal, NHS Vice President. Amy Lynn Musa, class of 2017, Vice President. Emily Cordova, Student Council Co-Vice President. Nabil Bodo, Student Council Co-Vice President. Sneh Shah, our National Honor Society President. Alexandra Mangafa, Student Council President. And Sherwin Yu, class of 2017 President. I'll now call Alexandra Mangafa, Student Council President, to address the class of 2017.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is Alexis Mangafus, and I was your Student Council President this past year. I am incredibly honored to be here with you today. You have been asked all your life what you wanted to be when you grow up. When you were 6, you might have said teacher, firefighter, astronaut, or in my case, a princess. When asked again at 13, you could have said a singer, astronaut, movie star, doctor, or again, if you were me, president. Figures, right? Hey, I guess I kind of got there. But then, suddenly, you're 18 and you are asked what you want to do with the rest of your life, and it gets serious. One day, you enter high school planning for someday, and before you know it, you're a high school senior, and that someday is today, and the rest of your life is ahead of you. Imagine who you were the first time you walked through the doors of Edison High. An intimidated little freshman trying to stay out of the way of the upperclassmen. Looking back, everything seems to have gone by so quickly, and I bet there is not one person here today that doesn't believe they're not graduating. But as you are eager to graduate and leave Edison High, you have to remember what Edison High has done for you. We come to realize that 4 years of classes, clubs, after-school meetings, practices, and games have played a major role in our lives. No matter what each one of us was involved with, shaped who we are today. We put in the hard work and the effort to get to where we are today, and we could not have done it without our teachers and faculty constantly believing in us and guiding us. Of course, we can't forget the friends we've made that help us complete our high school experience. We were determined to make the best of all opportunities and live up to the challenges. And as we prepare for our future, always remember who stood by your side and was there for you. Doing our best at whatever it is that we love, the military or the workforce, our friends will always be by our side. We are constantly told that we are supposed to choose what we want to be for the rest of our lives, and you can't mess this up or else you'll be stuck. Well, I think now is the time to mess up and explore. If you mess up now, it won't be the end of the world. Pick yourself back up again and keep moving forward. Because what would life be without mistakes? Life flies by in a blink of an eye, so take control and make life happen. So, here we are today. Take what you have learned the past 4 years and use it as a foundation to be successful. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents, my family, and my friends for supporting and encouraging me every single day. I would like to thank Mr. Ross for being the principal that he is. Whether it was the Whether it was the morning announcements of what's great about Edison High, the daily tweets, or the first person to say good morning to you, Mr. Ross always stood by us. Thank you to all our teachers for keeping us motivated and encouraging us. Seniors, don't forget where you came from and be proud of all you've accomplished and who you've become. Eagles, spread your wings and fly high. And finally, to quote Dora the Explorer, we did it! Congrats to the class of 2017.
Now I'd like to introduce your president for the class of 2017, Sherwin Yu.
Stop, I cried already, so stop with that. To the graduating class of 2017, congratulations. Before I really begin, I want to thank all of my teachers, the Edison High School staff and faculty, and the Edison Public School System for giving me the gift of education all these years. Many kids in this world are not afforded the opportunity to learn and grow as I have, so I'll forever be grateful for this opportunity. I also want to thank my friends, all of whom have shaped me and joined me in this crazy journey for 4 years and then some. And of course, I want to thank my family. I don't know where you are right now, but they're the most important people in my life. To my mom, thank you for being my chauffeur, nurse, personal chef, and for doing all my laundry. And everything I do it for you. To my dad, thank you for teaching me everything I know. You made me the man I am today, and you've been my mentor and best friend I've ever had. To my grandma and grandpa, 爷爷奶奶摇本摇神，我爱你，谢谢. I hope every senior here tells a loved one today, thank you. Your sentiment is well worth it. Okay, that's enough of the gushy stuff. So, now back to the class of 2017. Yer! I am extremely pleased to say that we have had a lot to be proud of these last few years. We are 2-time Powder Puff champions. Battle of the Classes winners for the past 3 years. And of course, who can forget the class with the greatest Mr. EHS show of all time. Shout out to McGrady, where are you at? And that's just the student council stuff. EHS has also produced one of the top music programs, active academic, cultural, and interest clubs, and also a plethora of successful sports teams. This year's graduating seniors are district champions, award-winning musicians, and future Ivy League scholars. You've demonstrated to all those in Edison what it means to have character, determination, and leadership. As your class president, I've seen firsthand the community we've created and fostered within our school. Not only have we accomplished everything I mentioned, but we've accomplished it with a diverse class of over 500 people, with students of all different shapes and sizes, religions and races, nationalities and ethnicities, colors and creeds. In such turbulent times, In such turbulent times, it's easy to believe that isolation and conflict have become social norms. But I, however, refuse to believe that, and I need to look no further than the group of 500 diverse individuals sitting in front of me to prove that there is tangible hope, that the future is more promising than it's ever been. Just look to the people to your left, look to the people to your right. You probably don't look alike, speak alike, or even think alike, but it is our common bond as Edison High School Eagles that makes 500 individuals a group, a class. Now, if you went to Hoover, you may remember that I gave a graduation speech in middle school. Side note, I probably didn't top that with this one, but I distinctly remember saying then that high school was our chance to rewrite our stories. And I was only kind of right. The fact of the matter is, we are always writing, second-guessing, scribbling out, and changing our stories. As we have gradually become adults, we've become cognizant of all of life's trials and tribulations. Over time, we've assumed responsibility for our actions and taken the consequences, whether good or bad. We have experienced genuine happiness and utter frustration. We have fallen in love and fallen out of it. We have done right to those who have wronged us and wronged those who have done right by us. We have been perfect sometimes and not perfect at all. We've grown up. I believe high school is everyone's first taste of reality, the real world adults have warned us about for years. And they were kind of right. Life is actually really, really hard. So, how do we respond? Well, I think it depends on you guys, the graduates. I'm sure you've heard this before, but there are only two types of people in this world: those who do and those who don't. We are living in a special time in human history. Never before has science intersected so much with politics. Never before has technology allowed us to reach interstellar heights and microscopic lengths. Never before has the status quo been challenged and beaten down. Never before have the citizens of this earth had the audacity to be in complete control of their own destinies. Life is actually really, really hard. But life is also progress. Moving forward is the only direction. And if you're not moving forward, then you're staying put. You're just trying to stay comfortable. And that is how people fail. Never allow yourself to be content with comfort. Progress is uncomfortable because progress only happens when people speak, when people act, when people do. No longer are we afforded the ability to just dream. We must also be doers. A class of 500 strong sits before me, but I no longer see high school students. I see doctors and nurses, teachers and police officers, stockbrokers and engineers. Right now, we are at the fork in the road and 500 paths diverge from it. I urge you to find your path. I urge you to follow it with vigor and with confidence. You are still writing your story. And as soon as we move our tassels right to left, and yes, I made sure, right to left, you are beginning your new chapter. To the class of 2017, it has been my honor and my privilege to serve as your class president. And may we always be what's great about Edison High. Congratulations.
please rise. Should I say it? Yeah. Okay. Please join in the turning of the tassels to signify that you are now graduates.
And I just want to hear one more thing. One last cheer for the class of 2017!